Day 569. Day rating is a 7. Got up, and it was one of those mornings I just felt so comfortable being asleep. And I felt like I could have gotten up when the alarm went off at 5:45, but I thought, if I feel this good at 5:45, I could feel great in another 20-30 minutes. So I hit the snooze button, and I got more tired. So the plan totally backfired. I felt tired all day at work. So it was a struggle, but got to work after the pup walk, and they got us donuts, and I had no idea. I was just walking back in. Hey, Bubby. And was gonna go put my lunch in the fridge and fill up my water bottle. And then there's 2 boxes of donuts with some donut holes, and half of them are gone. So I imagine a lot of people that got there at 7 had their shares. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a donut, a couple donut holes. So that was a nice welcome, but by the time I got there wasn't much left. There was a glaze, a chocolate, I think one with coconut on it. So I just grabbed a glaze and a couple donut holes. Went and sat back down. Got everything set up for work. So I was ready to go. Excuse me. And then didn't get the first phone call for about an hour. And then it just seemed like they just opened the floodgates, and they were just coming in every 5 minutes. Just boom, 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 boom. And we had an issue with the one that had called in, and he was a little bit unsure what they were asking for, and so we transferred him to the other department. The other department transferred back, and it turned into a little bit of a mess. And I found after lunch that something else had been said or done. Anyways, it was just, I think, a misunderstanding. The customer didn't exactly know entirely what was going on, so they were asking for a lot and unclear about what they were trying to get done. So it was a weird situation. They gave us very little information on it, and just wanted to almost snap our fingers and get things done, but I think they figured everything out. Unfortunately, it just took a little bit longer than expected. I think I got out of work, and there was an email that went around saying Circle K is giving 40 cents off gas, and so I was like, okay, I'll take this other route home. And there's at least 2 gas stations for Circle K on the way back, and the first one I stopped at, there was 2 or 3 cars at every pump, so I was like, all right, not that big of a deal. I go to the next one, and there's only 1 car waiting in line, so I was like, okay, let's just try this one. And then someone came up to me, and he had not a visor, but one of those, oh my gosh, what do they call? Excuse me. Those vests on with the reflective vest. And I thought they were just trying to sell something. But they said, oh, hey, just to let you know, this is our special going on for the rest of the month of September. It's 20 cents off a gallon. All you have to do is scan the card, and it's going to give you the discount. And then for the rest of the day today, we have the 40 cents off. I was like, okay, great, thanks. And they were super kind. I felt a little bad because they were just going up to all the cars, handing out this card, handing out the instructions or whatever. Like almost a customer appreciation month, I guess. And it was fairly hot today. It was probably 105, 106. So I'm sure being out there with the cars are just hanging out, pumping out gas is just going to be that much hotter. But they still did it with a smile on their face, so good for them. And thank you for them for being so kind and patient with everyone. And then came back, tried to get some bills paid. Excuse me, there was one with rent that was just a little bit annoying, but it's paid. It's good, no late fees. And then walked the pup, came in, changed, used the restroom, out the door, went to the group run. Didn't go to the tempo run today because my buddy insisted that we go to the old Thursday group, the Soul Sports group. They were having Altra shoe company there to do shoe demos. They were gonna have a few prizes and then pizza and watermelon. And so we went there. We had a few slices of pizza after the run. Got some watermelon. Got to try on the shoes, but the shoes are actually really nice. And I'd consider buying them. I wish I remember the name of them, but they're just an Ultra everyday runner shoe. And they actually felt a little bit better than the shoes I had right now, which is weird because I've gone through 7 or 8 versions of this shoe. I've just really, really, really enjoyed the shoe. But might consider getting those now instead, so we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna get some after the trip this weekend. What money's left over. But the other cool part about the group run is we did a different route, which I've gone on 2 routes with them, and they said it's a summer route, but I could have sworn I was with them last summer and we never went on this route. So I don't know if it's new or what, but it was actually really nice. It was quiet. We went through a quiet neighborhood, some nice houses, then got on a little trail, went through 1 or 2 parks, on a canal, got to a little water fountain, which was just really kind of cool. And after that, it just got a little bit confusing because there's some people did out and back, which I think was 3 miles, or there was 4. There was 2 out, 2 back, and there was a 5-mile route and a 6-mile route, and only me and a few other people did a 6-mile route. But met a couple cool new people, just chatted a bit, had a good time, and then came back. Won a small gift, won some of these little scratch energy chews, which they're pretty much just like gummies. If you just open them up, put them in a little bowl, people probably think that they're just regular gummies. So those are really good. And then I just chatted a bit, tried to get back in time for the pup. We were playing for a little bit, and I already had some pizza there, so I didn't worry too much about food. I just had an orange. Watched a little bit of the show on Hulu, the Apartment Murders. I don't even remember what it's called, but Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, and they're all neighbors in this complex, and someone dies, and they're all obsessed with this murder mystery podcast, and they try to put their brains together and figure out who did it. So it's been entertaining, so I'll keep watching it. I just finished episode 5, I believe. I don't know. But that was the day. So enjoyed the group run, just the 1 run today with 6 miles. And got another run tomorrow. And packing. So packing day tomorrow. A little bit of prepping. And that's the day. So run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.